again. In this video, we're going to be talking about how students submit experiences and how the validation process works for student self-reported experiences. So I'm going to be jumping in between this Prezi and the Get Involved Co-Curricular Record. Once in the Involvement tab, students will click on Experiences. Students are able to see other experiences that they have uploaded onto their co-curricular record, and they're also able to add new experiences. So students will choose what category best suits the experience that they want to upload. There are other videos and support documents that go through the whole experience upload process, so I won't go into that right now. Once students have submitted their experience onto their co-curricular record, it goes into a pending state. In the pending state, it sits on the back end of the co-curricular record portal where only system administrators can see it. So that would be myself or any other member of our staff that has full access to the portal. So at this point, I'll be looking at the experiences with an initial review. So looking for massive spelling errors or grammatical errors. If there's no hours associated with the experience, there's no description of the experience, or it's just unclear as to what the student actually did during this experience. If any of these come up within the experience submission, the student is emailed and asked to rectify what the issue is. If the student doesn't, the experience will be denied. If the student goes in and fixes those things, or if the experience is okay to send to a campus validator, it will be sent to the validator that the student has listed on their experience. So a campus validator is somebody that works at Niagara College. Students are encouraged to include the contact information of Niagara College staff or faculty members. So these are people that can validate the experience for the student. So they know that they were there, they know what they did during that experience, and they can validate the number of hours that they participated. So at this point, the validator makes a decision as to whether or not the student can include this particular experience on their Get Involved co-curricular record. This process requires the validator to respond to the email that was sent from the Co-Curricular Recognition Program Coordinator with just a simple approved or denied. If the validator chooses to deny the experience, they need to provide some sort of information for the student to explain why that experience cannot be included on their co-curricular record. And that could be for any number of reasons. For example, the hours are incorrect, or the student didn't actually participate in the experience, or the student has written a completely incorrect description of what happened during the experience. The Co-Curricular Recognition Program Coordinator will communicate what the validator has said with the student. There doesn't need to be a conversation between the validator and the student. That is up to our department to communicate that. So if the experience is approved, it is simply clicked Approved on the portal, and it will show up on a student's co-curricular record. If the experience is denied, it will also show up as denied within the student's Experiences tab. If the experience is denied, students are able to go in and edit that experience. So perhaps the validator has suggested, well, so-and-so only participated for 5 hours when they have 7 hours written. Can that please be changed, and then I can validate? So the student can go into a denied experience and click on this button to resubmit. When they click on that button, they're able to go back. So once those changes are made, the experience will go back into pending and will show up again on the back end of the site where the Co-Curricular Recognition Program Coordinator can approve or deny at that point. Once all experiences have been approved, students are able to see them on their co-curricular record. So anything that has been approved will show up here. If a student wants to request a printout of their co-curricular record, they're able to do so by filling out a form on the co-curricular record page on the portal. So they would click on Organizations, C for Co-Curricular Record Service, within the toolbar up here, click on Forms, and then click on CCR print request. So this is just a print request that asks students how many copies they need, if they'd like reflections included, where they want to pick up their CCR, if they want their CCR mailed, things like that, and just some demographic information. So students are able to submit this form numerous times throughout their time at Niagara College. Typically, students are requesting their CCR when they have a job interview, if they are applying for scholarships, or they're graduating. But a student can ask for it at any time during their time at Niagara College, and we are happy to print it for them. So when it's all said and done, students will receive their official co-curricular record printout. They're able to pick it up from our office in L20 or in W206, or it can be mailed. If you have any questions about the Niagara College Co-Curricular Record, please feel free to email ccr@niagaracollege.ca.